Hello, dear viewers. So, after many months, I'm finally presenting you with another video. This is a small guide on the minimal but important things you should carry in your backpack. This video can be very useful for you when you are preparing your things for a week long trek and can save you from being, overloaded with unnecessary things. Trekking has become quite popular in our country, India, for some time now, and trekkers are discovering extremely beautiful and unique places which were till now out of the reach of common people. And not only they are exploring themselves, but they are also giving others a chance to see every corner of our incredible India and say that there is no place as beautiful as Bharat. Now, if you are planning to go on a winter trek or say a snow trek and are not able to decide how much luggage you should take with you, how much luggage will you be able to carry for the trek, then I can help you. I have recently completed a very famous trek, Kedarkantha Summit, and I calculated what I really needed and what I carried unnecessarily. The package of the company from which I had booked the trek was from Dehradun to Dehradun, and it was for a total of 6 days. Pick up from Dehradun on the first day and drop at Dehradun on the sixth day. So, my first advice would be that whatever clothes you wear to reach Dehradun, you should wear the same clothes to go to the base camp and use the same clothes on the return from base camp to Dehradun and from Dehradun to your home. Just keep changing innerwears to maintain hygiene, which is very important. Although I had taken an extra pair of clothes to go from Dehradun to base camp and then from base camp back to Dehradun and then from Dehradun to my home, but I did not feel the need to change clothes. So, in this way, you can reduce the weight of your bag by taking out two pairs of clothes from your bag. See, there were many people with me who had brought luggage full of suitcases. They left some luggage at base camp and took some luggage with them on the trek. But even then, their luggage was so much that they had trouble throughout the trek. So the person who brings luggage full of suitcases and that too is important according to him, no matter how much he tries, he is not able to decide what to leave at the base camp and what not because according to him, all the luggage is important. In such a case, trek companies give the option of offloading, but not everyone goes with that option because there is a different charm in carrying a rucksack on your shoulders like a trekker. I am also included in the list of such people. I did not have luggage full of suitcase, but still, it was enough. I left some stuff at the base camp, but still the rucksack felt full during the trek. Moreover, when you trek a bit, it starts getting hot. So the woolen clothes you are wearing also have to be taken off and kept in the bag, which makes your bag even heavier to carry. So let's prepare a list of as small but necessary things as possible. Let's divide all the things to be carried on the trek into categories. Although your trek organizers will tell you which medicines you need to bring with you, still I'll tell you about those medicines which I needed. So when you leave for base camp from Dehradun, the journey could be about 8 hours and the road will be hilly. So half an hour before sitting in your cab, tempo traveler or whatever vehicle, take some medicine for vomiting like Evomine or Vomikind. It will really help. Diamox comes second and Dolo 650 comes third. So if you are having a headache, then what kind of pain it is, if you share this with your trek leader, then she will be able to give you the right advice whether you should take only Dolo or Diamox along with it. Mostly if your headache occurs due to moving towards higher altitude, then doctor asks you to take both the medicines. After this, say if you have constipation or your digestive system is affected due to change in air or water, or lack of good sleep, and your stomach is not cleared on time, then I would personally advise you to add a bottle of lactulose solution to your medical kit. Because if you do not relieve yourself on time and you develop pressure during the trek, then all the fun of trekking will be ruined. I have this problem that if I do not eat on time or do not get enough sleep on time, the nature's call comes late. So for the first 1 or 2 days, I used to eat early at night and drink 20 ml of lactulose solution. Then in the morning, stool would come out to a great extent in 1 or 2 times, due to which there would be no pressure throughout the day. I adopted this method for 2 days, and from the third day onwards, nature's call came on time automatically. If you keep yourself hydrated during the trek, drink at least 2 liters of water while trekking, then you will not need ORS, etc. Now let's talk about clothes. So I've already shared with you how I managed from Dehradun to base camp and from base camp back to Dehradun. Now let's start from the day when you will actually leave for the trek from the base camp. So you're going to stay on the trek for about 4 days and will return to the base camp in the evening on the fourth day. In these 4 days, you will need 4 pairs of undergarments, 4 pairs of socks, cotton or waterproof, 1 pair of woolen socks which you will wear at night while sleeping, 2 trek pants, 1 normal and 1 waterproof, 2 dry fit t-shirts, 1 fleece jacket or sweater, 1 fleece t-shirt, 1 pair of thermals, 1 jacket that can withstand up to -10 degree temperature, raincoat or poncho if your -10 degree jacket and your trek pants are not waterproof. And on the first day, you will not find much snow, and if you find a little more, then it can be found near the first campsite, which will be around 10,000 feet. So, on the first day, you can comfortably wear a normal trek pant. I wore my gym trousers actually, and I did not face any problem. Also, about layering, it will be the best that you first wear a dry fit t shirt. On top of that, the second layer should be either a fleece jacket or a sweater, and the third layer should be your -10 degree jacket. So when you start trekking, after a while you will start feeling hot. So take off your jacket and keep it between your rucksack and its rain cover. But do not take off your sweater, otherwise the cold wind can spoil your health. Along with clothes, you will have to keep some accessories with you, like waterproof gloves. It will be very good if your gloves have fleece on the inside. This will keep the temperature of the hands fine, because outside the gloves the hands will be so cold that they can freeze. If you do not have fleece gloves, then keep pocket warmers, you will need them. Then comes woolen socks. You have to wear woolen socks while sleeping at night, so even 1 pair will be enough. Just try not to wear them outside the tent, or be careful that the socks do not get wet. Otherwise, you can keep 1 more pair in spare. Then comes something to cover the ears and neck. I had kept a woolen headband with which I covered my ears. You can keep a neck warmer or keep 2 headbands, wear one around the neck and the other on the ears. I had a muffler to cover my neck, and anyway, if you walk completely covered, then how you will know how cold it was in the mountains? You should enjoy the cold a little too. Then comes raincoat or poncho if your jacket and trek pants are not waterproof. This we have already covered. Headlamp is a must. I had taken a hand torch, so I had some trouble. Next is UV sunglasses. My specs had UV protection, so I did not need them. Although many people were trekking without sunglasses, but some things affect later. So I would suggest you carry one UV sunglass, and the photos will also be good. Trek pose, which will be very useful on snow trek. Then comes the power bank. You can carry 10,000 mAh or 20,000 mAh, depends on the requirement, whether you just have to charge your phone and camera or you have some other electronic gadgets like gimbal, etc. Then a pair of sandals proved to be quite handy. Those who had not brought them used others like me, because it was quite difficult to wear and take off shoes repeatedly with cold feet. Then comes the day pack, that is a 20 to 25 liter backpack, which will be needed on the day of summit when you leave the rest of your luggage at the campsite. and climb the summit with only water, camera, etc. There are some other items which people bring, but I did not feel the need, like sun cap, woolen cap, and balaclava. Then come the shoes. High ankle shoes will prove to be most helpful, and if they're waterproof, then it is very good. Although even waterproof shoes cannot provide waterproofing for very long, but they do their job for a long time. My shoes were not waterproof, so I had taken a big roll of cello tape from home, and after the first campsite, when the entire trek was to be in deep snow, I covered my shoes with cello tape. You can also think about it, about renting or buying the shoes. So if you do only one or maximum two treks in a year, then my opinion will be that you should not buy shoes but take them on rent, because good waterproof high ankle shoes are very expensive. Also, when you walk in snow for hours, the shoe become wet. So there are warmers available to put in shoes as well. If the feet feel cold, it will be good to keep a pair or two. Now let's talk about toiletries. Don't forget to keep a roll of toilet paper and a small water bottle of up to 100 ml. Water should not be used in the toilets made at the campsite, so take a little water in a small bottle and after wiping with a dry tissue, take another piece of toilet paper, wet it, and wipe again. It will be enough. I had taken a lot of things for the skin, like sunscreen, moisturizer, etc., but I used only a little cold cream. The rest depends on your need. Toothbrush, toothpaste, and Listerine for cleaning teeth. I used brush and paste till the base camp, but on the trek up, I used only Listerine. Water has to be spent very wisely up there. A small towel, a soap, and a face wash. Lip balm is another essential item, definitely keep it. A plastic bag to keep wet or worn clothes. If females use sanitary napkins, then keep a Ziploc bag to keep the sanitary waste. Finally, keep cutlery like a steel tiffin box, a spoon, a coffee mug, and two 1 liter water bottles, one normal and one thermos type, in which water stays for a long time. Let's revisit the list of items once. Apart from all this, if you have any questions in your mind, then definitely ask by commenting.